Hey there guys, it's Skyline Dude. Long time no see. How the hell have you guys been? I know it's been like 2.5 to 3 months since I made a video, and my bad for that, but due to weather and projects, a lot of stuff going on in my life, nothing bad, but I just have not been able to make a video like I wanted to, especially work with the hours and the days I've been working. I've just now been able to make a video. And I know that sounds like a bunch of BS, but it's true. Like, making these videos, it takes a lot of planning. You got to write scripts, you got to film it, and just the hours I was working did not allow me to sit down and be able to do that. But now I'm at a point where I have all my time back, and I will start to make new videos very shortly. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a series called Project Skyline, Project R33. I haven't thought of a name yet, but basically, the good news is that this car is completely legal and under my name. I completely own it. It's all mine. Woo woo. And I'm going to start modding it out, and I have access to facilities that I need. And I already have parts coming in for this car, so I'm super stoked about that. And you're probably wondering, what mods have I done already for this car? So, 2 big mods. Actually aired up the tires a week ago. Woo! I aired up the tires, and that made a drastic difference because it was pretty low. I didn't have access to an air machine like I wanted to in Korea, and that sounds really silly, but I'll have to explain that in another episode. And also, I put proper gas in my car. It's a big deal. So in Korea, generally when you get fuel, it's usually around like 89 octane. It's kind of hard to get high octane fuel out here. As you know, a lot of Nissan vehicles, they love high octane fuel, which I was not able to provide for a while, but now I have access to that fuel. I've been able to fill up the whole car with high octane fuel. I ran a fuel system cleaner through it. I don't know if that's gonna make a big difference, but I think it will, and I'm super stoked. The car is driving better than ever, and I've been driving around trying to get a good feel for it and good feel for what I want to do with this vehicle. And in the next episode, what I want to do is I want to do a walk around of this R33 and kind of show you where it's at, which I think is in pretty good condition, and where I would like to be in the future. So you're probably wondering also, what mods am I going to do in the near future? So I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I know this is automatic, but I'm not going to be changing it anytime soon because, number one, it's like super expensive, and I would have to ship it out here, which is a big pain. So I figure, why get rid of a perfectly good transmission? I'll let it do its time, or run its course, and when it breaks finally, I'll think about changing it then. I'm not going to be changing out the RB20E as well, even though it's a puny little engine. I'm going to try my hardest to get as much performance out of the car as possible, out of that engine. I know that there's a lot of upgrades I can do, or not so many, I'm not sure yet, but I've been researching, and there's a few things I can do to make this car a little bit more peppier. I mean, one of the biggest things for me with a car is its handling. So I want to stiffen the suspension. I want to get this car so that its handling is on point. That is like the biggest thing for me right now, and that's what I'm going to emphasize on. Because yeah, it's great to have, you know, good acceleration, lots of power, but what good is a car if it doesn't have good handling? And to me, that's very important. So I'm going to be emphasizing on handling as well, and I'm also going to be trying to beef up the engine. So one of the first few things I'm going to do with this car is, so that you might not have seen it in the other videos, and that's why I want to do a walk around to show you where this car is at. But the muffler, not the muffler, excuse me, not the muffler. So I know you haven't seen it because I haven't done a real walk around with this car yet, but the front bumper is angled down. It's like 1 inch off. There's a big gap there. And the reason why is, I think that the previous owner probably got into a fender bender with another car, or he hit something, and it bent the structure behind that down a little bit. So one of the biggest things I want to do first is take this to an auto hobby shop and basically bend it back into place. And I think that's going to do wonders for the cosmetics. The second thing I want to do with this car is I want to give it oil change, because even though the guy I bought it from, he said that the oil had been changed recently, right before I bought it. I've driven this car quite a bit. I drive on the weekends whenever I have time to keep it going. So I think that this car could benefit from oil change. That's another thing that I'm going to be doing. And then there's also the cosmetics. I think this car looks pretty good for the most part. It has some dents in the front paneling area, but I think that's easily fixable. But I've been thinking about the paint scheme, and I've had several ideas. I've talked to a couple of friends too, and they've given me some ideas. So one of the most common paint schemes that a lot of people have been asking me to do is a Paul Walker tribute. And I think that's pretty badass in my opinion. I've always liked that Skyline on Too Fast, Too Furious. And I know that this car is a 33, that was a 34, but still, I think that that might look pretty nice, and people could really appreciate that. There's a few other things that I've been thinking about as well, but I wanted to know your guys' opinion, because you guys watch my videos, you guys subscribe to me. So I want to know, what do you think this car should look like? I want you guys to put it in the comments below. If you think I should do my own thing, you know, do my own creation, what should I make it look like? Should I keep it plain stock on outside, or should I go all out? Should I make a recreation on the car on the original Fast and Furious, that yellow R33, or should I go the Too Fast, Too Furious route, which I would like to do? I think that would look pretty cool. So please let me know. Like, I'm not going to judge any opinion. Like, whatever you guys think, just let me know. And also, I really appreciate your guys' support, and I've said that over and over again, and that's because I mean it. I appreciate that you guys watch my videos, and that's really bad on me to have not, oh, there's a person there, and that's really bad on me to have not made a video in months. And I totally understand that you probably haven't been checking out my channel as much as you have in the past, but let's restart, guys. I'm gonna start making videos on a more common basis now that the car is mine and I have the time to make these videos. Please, like, I cannot do these videos without your support. Your support motivates me to keep making videos like this. I love doing this. I love filming. I love what I've achieved with this channel, and I could not have done that without you guys. So next video, I'm gonna do a walk around of this Skyline and we can see where it is in its beginning state. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.